Warrior Tribe. What's up, guys? This is Zachary Phillips here, call sign ZachAttack82. I'm one of the newest members, and thanks for letting me join, for one. And I'm super excited to be doing something like this. From what I've seen, it looks like, a great community, a great bunch of people coming together to do something that everybody is really fiercely adamant about doing, and that's something that I love, the passion in it. I've joined a little late in the month, so I'm not sure of how many of the monthly challenges I'm going to get through this month, but I'm going to make an attempt anyway, see what we can do. We just went on a family camping trip. As a matter of fact, we just got back about 12 o'clock today, and we had to bring the packs back, of course, and break them down and see what our supplies was, what we had left, what we needed to restock. So I figured this would be a good time to show you guys what I have here in my pack, and what I carry in my, it's basically, it's like an everyday carry slash bug out pack, because we always have this with us anywhere we go, and it's just a few tools that I think everybody should have with them. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I'll give you guys a quick overview of the things that we have, some of the things that we have down here. And it's really hard to do this on a front-facing camera, but I will pick each item up and kind of show it to you. So, put the phone down here. Guys, first and foremost is defense. And I don't really want to get into a debate about which firearm is better and whatnot, because I carry a high point. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, high point, they suck, whatever. But you know what? What you got is what you got. And if it works, it works. I'm not one to take things by the seat of my pants. I'm not one to take things lightly. I've done a lot of research on the high point, and I've learned the different things of why it doesn't perform up to, say, a Glock standard, or a Smith & Wesson standard, or whatever. So this is my high point C9, and of course, there's no clip, there are no weapon or rounds in the chamber, none of that stuff. A couple things that I have done to this is I have sanded down the feed ramp in here, the loading ramp, okay? It comes with a black coating over the top of it. Why? I don't know. That just slows down the round from going into the chamber. So I have completely disassembled that and decided to grind that down. That alone stopped misfeeds almost immediately. So long as you keep that feed ramp clean and oiled, I don't have any problems with misfires out of this weapon. And I just did some other things. I ground out on the sides here, and it needs polished real bad. If I polished it up, it would look like brushed nickel almost. But I've just done a couple things to it because I want something different than what everybody else has. Now I've got the extended clip there, the 10-round mag. These are the Sig Sauer 9mm 124 grain hollow point. That is my FU ammo, okay? That is in case somebody comes into the house. I've got 2 clips of that. This is not the extended clip, this is the 8-rounder here. And then I've got another clip of backup ammo. This is just your standard Federal 115 grain brass, ammo, no big deal. I've also got another, I would say, 35 rounds here of backup ammo that goes into my pack. Next thing in your line of defense is obviously your knives. What do you have? Not only for defense, but also for survival. So what do you got in your pack for things like that? My number one kind of go-to is the is this buck knife that I got for Christmas. This thing is fantastic, full tang. It is I think it's a 5-inch blade. It's a beast, right? It's got your serrations here. I keep it nice and sharp up on the top. I've never really been a big fan of serration because it takes up some of the, some of the sharp edge on your blade. I've never really been a big fan of that. But whenever it comes to cutting paracord, serration can't be beat. You get a nice, real quick cut. Doesn't take any effort hardly at all. It's got a nice kydex sheath that goes with it. The only problem that I have with the kydex sheath is this little crappy kind of holder that goes on it. It can sometimes fall off your belt, so I may be looking at making my own kydex sheath for this. But other than that, that buck knife I really rely on. Of course, gotta have a good folding knife. Old Ozark Trail, man, I paid $4.50 for this knife. It come razor sharp out of the box. I keep it sharp. I keep it, sharpened up, cleaned up, and it's a very good, durable knife. Will cut anything that you put it up against to cut. The next thing, this is a Walmart special, and you're going to see a lot of things from Walmart in here. We are a single income household. I make pretty decent money, but we also have 2 kids to support, so we're very budget friendly, if you will. Guys, this thing right here, I cannot rave enough about this little machete right here. Okay, you've got the serration on the top there, as you can see. I mean, it'll cut a 2-3 inch log in 5-6 minutes if you just stay at it. It's really not bad. Keep it good and sharp here. Good friend of mine, he is also a member of the tribe. Savvy Fido is his call sign. Keith Reeves, he come out a couple weeks ago, and we went out to the bush and attempted to build an A-frame shelter. And he had a hatchet, well, a tomahawk, that hadn't been sharpened in a while. This is my hatchet, but he had a tomahawk. And I said, hey, you go cut down that one, I'll cut down this one, and we'll make the bipod for our A-frame shelter. And I was through my piece of wood in 6 minutes, maybe, with this right here. And it took him another 5, 6, 7 minutes worth of hacking with his dull hatchet to get through his piece of wood. But this thing, I have put it through the ringer, man. It's the UST brand right there of the machete. Like I said, you can pick it up at Walmart. I think it's like 11, 12 bucks, something. It's well worth it. The only thing that I changed is, you can see the handle here. It just comes with the orange paracord around the handle. I didn't like that at all, because it's just the orange paracord wrapped around the metal. And after you swing it repeated times, the paracord starts to go down to the bottom, and then you don't have anything between your hand and the metal. Well, if you know anything about survival, that starts to hurt after a while. And if after you do so much hacking with this, your hand's gonna get sore, and it's just not a good thing. So what I did is I took a piece of old t-shirt that I had, wrapped it around like 7 or 8 times on the inside, and then I black duct taped it there, and it makes for a much softer, much smoother grip. And with the duct tape on it, I can swing it. It's not going to fly out of my hand. Plus, I've got the paracord still on it, should I need paracord for any reason. But I can put the paracord around my wrist, and should I let go, it's not gonna fly out of my hand and hurt somebody. So that one. Anyway, guys, that's huge. It also has the magnesium/ferro rod that comes with it. I just put this in the pack by itself, because again, the sheath is kind of crappy, and it just slides in there like that and can easily slide out. Guys, if you don't know about magnesium, learn about magnesium. Please, 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 please. If you're in a very wet environment, magnesium can be a lifesaver, especially with damp tinder that you can't get to light. You can scratch off that magnesium, mix it in with your tinder, strike your ferro rod, and you've got fire. Can't say enough about that. Another thing that I've got, again, Walmart brand, I can't remember the name of it, but this is the only one they carry. This saw right here will hack through any sapling to even a 5-inch round tree in a matter of minutes. This thing is fantastic. Guys, this is a $12 saw, and you know, there's a guy that I watch on YouTube a lot. I don't know if I can mention any other names on here, but he does a lot of reviews for different equipment. He does a lot of the reviews on the Walmart stuff, the budget stuff. And he said this saw for $12 competes against any other saw that's for $50 or $60 out there. Highly suggest one of these. It's fantastic. Knife sharpener. If you don't have one, get one. They're super cheap. Put one in your pack. Have it at all times. Take care of your gear. Can't say enough about the knife sharpener. I've used it 100 times. Keeps my stuff sharp. Keeps me safe. When we went on our camping trip, this guy right here I used more than anything else. My multi-tool. Alright, it is a Cobalt. I think I got it from Lowe's in a toolkit or something. It's got a spring, so it kind of springs back. It's got various different blades on it. It's got little saws. It's got a nail file. It's got a couple screwdrivers in it. Whatever. I made the mistake of thinking that this had a can opener. It does not, okay? This is strictly designed for tools and working on cars. It's not for survival. But it worked great. I didn't have a can opener, and we took some cans of soup with us for dinner. And I had to use that guy right there, that knife, to open the cans with. And it was not fun. And in retrospect, we probably should have taken my wife's back, because she has this little doohickey right here. Again, Walmart special. It's an Ozark Trail. It's got your knife, spoon, corkscrew, yada yada, whoop-de-whoop. You know, it's got a little knife on it. I don't know that it would be good for much. It does have a... Well, that's the knife again. There's a can opener on here somewhere. But it has a can opener right there that would have been much more useful than what I had. But we left that at home. Guys, this is the hatchet that we carry with us. As you can see, it's kind of rusted. You're going to be like, oh no, he doesn't take care of his gear, blah, 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 whatever. I don't really use this a whole lot for actual wood chopping, okay? This is my go-to for cutting stuff down. Got the serrated edge on one, sharp edge on the other. This will cut down a sapling much faster than this will. You can swing it faster. This is basically a tent stake driver, is what I use that for. Anyway, moving on. Fire starting. Guys, if you're in any kind of survival situation, you need to have stuff to start a fire with. Numerous stuff. Hand sanitizer. It is flammable, and it disinfects your hands to bacteria, not viruses. Viruses, you just kind of have to wash it off with water, hope it goes away. But most of the bacteria that you can pick up from, you know, picking up limbs and making fire and whatever, just to keep yourself not getting sick, hand sanitizer, you can use it for fire starter as well. I got one of these, okay? That's a Walmart special also. It's the little camp kitchen thing from Ultimate Survival Gear. It's got the cubes in it, the fuel cubes. They burn for about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. I tried it. We tried to heat up our coffee with it this morning, actually, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. As far as trying to heat up coffee in a regular, like a vegetable can, you know, you go get peas or whatever from the grocery, and you got your regular sized vegetable can. You have to pull the tines in. You see the tines on the side there. You got to pull them in a little bit, and then put the can on top of it, and then your little fire square thing goes in the bottom, and you light it, and it's supposed to heat it up. I let the whole thing burn out, and it was not even more than lukewarm. So again, I'm not sure how I feel about this guy. Now, if you had the pot that went across the top, and you put, 3 or 4 of those cubes underneath it, maybe it would be okay. But I don't know. I may disregard that from my pack. Lighter, make sure you guys have a lighter, okay? Always, always, always. And I would say 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Lighters are so cheap. You can get them anywhere. Make sure you have that for your fire starter. Ferrocerium rod. Can't say enough about the ferrocerium rod. Again, Walmart special, right? Comes tethered together. It's not going to come apart. And the thing that I really like about this one is right here on the back side, pop it open, there's your tinder. Now I'm going to use this for my scavenger hunt. I know that they were talking about having stuff for free, or stuff that you could find for prepping that you can use for your scavenger hunt. And you can't tell it from this little bundle here because I've got it all wound tight so it doesn't get wet. This is lint out of your dryer. Everybody has a dryer. Everybody has lint. Put lint in plastic wrap. Keep it in your pack. Lint will take a spark from this like nothing I've ever seen. Okay? It doesn't matter. You can go out in the wilderness and find the driest tinder you can find, and it will not take a spark better than that lint right there. And that is rolled super tight. That's about two loads worth of lint right there. Okay, just in that little bitty thing. And you don't need a whole lot of it. Cut off a quarter of that or so. Pull it apart. Put it underneath your kindling. Couple strikes with your ferrocerium rod. You're good to go. You got fire, man. You got fire. Again, can't say enough. Lint, guys. Lint. Make sure it's in all your stuff. It's free every time the wife does laundry. Anytime you do laundry, whatever. Make sure you collect the lint, put it in a, some kind of cellophane, a sandwich bag, whatever you've got. Keep your lint. Okay, moving on. Illumination. I'm big on hands-free illumination, as I'm sure everybody else is. I've got this one here that I put on. Okay, it's as you can see, will light up whatever I need to see. Again, pick these up. Walmart, $1, guys, $1. Who doesn't have $1 laying around? You can find $1 and change in your couch. Okay, it's an LED. We use these when we went camping. This actually lights up quite a bright area when it's pitch black outside. Get 5 of them. Put them in different packs. $1. Can't beat it. And then I've got, this flashlight here. I picked it up at Sears. They were having a going out of business sale. I don't want to blind you too much, but it's pretty bright. It's got the LED in it. I can stand on my back porch, and from my back porch to the edge of the woods, it's out my back door, is probably about 150 to 200 yards. This will light up the entire perimeter of my property through the woods. Make sure you have a good flashlight. Moving on, some other things that you might need to take with you. Who doesn't need duct tape? Guys, we used this 4 times on our camping trip alone this weekend. We found a couple holes in the tent, patched it. We actually found a hole in the air mattress, patched it with this. Duct tape, universal. You can use it for absolutely anything. Make sure you have a roll of duct tape in your to-go pack. This, a little sewing kit. Okay, we used an old medicine bottle, whatever. We've got our thread, our needles, safety pins, everything that you need in there. If your gear's going to get tore up, you need something to sew it with. Cordage. We all know the abundance use of cordage. Alright, got a couple of these, right? You've got, what, 7, 8, 10 feet of cordage on each one of those, okay? Got this. This was a lifesaver this time when we went out camping. It was a little bit hectic, a little bit chaotic. There was a storm blowing in, and, you know, I don't get a Saturday, Sunday off very often, but I had one this weekend, and we said, hey, let's go camping. Screw it. We're going to do it. So I took a tarp, put it over the top of the tent, and I secured it with this paracord right here. Guys, paracord's invaluable. This was $5 for 50 feet. Get some. Moving on. Food. If you don't have food in your pack, you're an idiot. Put some food in your pack, okay? Have some stuff. This one proved to be one of the most liked by not only myself but my kids. We went and I bought some banana chips. The little orange thing there you see is dehydrated mango, and peanuts. Guys, it's a little energy mix. You know, costs less than $10. And if you buy 3 of them, you can split these up between multiple packs. My fiance is a Marine. I am ex-Army and ex-law enforcement, and you know, we like to be prepared. Going by this, we split this up. We have 4 packs that we use. We have our Bugout pack, which is what I'm showing you that I have here. I have my big day pack, which is right there. That is the Ascent MS 4400. Her pack is over there. You can't really see it. And then I've got my little day pack there. And then she also has a little day pack that she carries with her. So guys, each one of our packs has all of these items in it. Just to be safe. Food. Take some food. We've got the emergency food ration, should we need it. It's got a 5-year shelf life. It's $8. Buy it. Put it in your pack. If you don't use it in 5 years, throw it away, spend another $8. What are you at? Okay? Medical kits. Get some. Put them in there. It's just bandages, you know, whatever. Some ace bandage there. Some cream. You know, you got first aid burn cream. You're around a fire. You're surviving. You're around fire. Get some first aid burn cream. Put it in there. More food. Got some beef jerky. Right. Some stuff to put in your water. Some oatmeal. Oatmeal's always good. Always put oatmeal in there. The Nature, whatever they're called, Nature Valley granola bars. Fantastic source of vitamins and minerals there. Poncho. Guys, it's going to be raining sometimes. Put a poncho in your pack. You know, that's all the stuff that I put in my Bugout bag. And the stuff that we carry with us all the time. As a matter of fact, I've even got a little pack here. This stays in the car all the time. And it's got the same essential stuff that you need in it. It's even got toilet paper. I didn't put toilet paper in here, but we normally have that. You've got your poncho, you've got your light. We've got some MRE stuff in there. We've got some sunflower seeds. We've got a sewing kit. We've got lint. We've got a lighter. We've got everything in there that we need. More stuff to eat. A container, all right, to carry water. You've got all that stuff in here. This stays in the car all the time. So that way, just in case the car breaks down or we need it, it's there. Questions, comments, concerns, I would love to see them. This is a community. We love to share stuff. So, you know, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about the stuff that I put in my Bugout bag. And I know what you're going to say. You don't have anything for a shelter. Au contraire, mon frère. I do have some stuff for a shelter. It's just not here. We carry it in the car with us all the time. It is some banners. I work for a company that puts out these banners for every big promotion that we have. And these banners are super thick, super durable, even more so than a tarp, okay? And, you know, you lash 2 or 3 of these banners together, and it would make a fantastic A-frame, keep all the water off of you that you need. As a matter of fact, we used them this weekend. We used the tarp over the top of the tent, but we put those underneath us and then out in front of the tent to prevent us tracking and stuff and prevent holes and tears from the bottom of the tent, and they worked fantastic. So we do have those items with us at all times as well. Again, I guess I'm getting ready to wrap up here. It's a pretty long video. I'm going to sign out and say, keep doing what you're doing, guys. I'll be posting some more videos in the future. As Primal has said, this is an honor-based system, and what you put down that you're proficient in, I feel that we should show that we're proficient in it. So I will be doing some videos later on combatives. I will invite my good buddy Savvy Fido, Keith Reeves, over, and we will show you some combative stuff. He's actually pretty proficient in knives, even though he didn't put that down. I've spent a lot of time with him, and he's pretty good with knives, so we may do a knife video. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to talk to him about that. But I will be doing a video on some combative stuff. I learned a lot in the military, even more so in law enforcement, if you can believe it or not. But about, joint manipulation, pressure points, the O'Donnell continuous control system, which I was a academy instructor in when I was in law enforcement. So I will be showing you guys some of those different things. Just some really, really cool, neat stuff to come, and I can't wait to see your guys' stuff too. Like I said, it's a little bit longer than I wanted. I only wanted a 15-minute video. I'm going on 27 minutes here. I'm sure you're getting bored. Guys, this is my stuff. Post your stuff. Tag me in it. Show me what you guys have in your bag. Maybe something I'm not thinking of. Maybe I have something you're not thinking of. Who knows? That's what this is about. Community, sharing. Guys, let's get this done. Have a good night. Zach here signing out.